Halfway through this year of 2020, I must admit, I was expecting something a little different for 2020 back at the beginning, but at least we did get a cool month of June. I pulled in some numbers here for you this evening. If you thought it was a little cooler than usual for June, let me look at some numbers and show them to you here. Now, when we look at the average, we're taking the high and low each day and averaging it out. So I picked the cities of McAllen and Harlingen. This June, when he averaged those numbers out, came out to 84.7 in McAllen, which was about a degree or so cooler than normal, and about the same for Harlingen, about a degree or so cooler than normal. The last time we've had a temperature this cool in June for an average the entire month, when you smooth things out there, was 2004. It's 16 years ago in McAllen, and just a few years ago in 2015. So it was cooler than normal in June, but you know what that means. When we're getting into July heat, it's just going to make it feel that much hotter. Windy and humid Wednesday, temperatures about as hot as they were today, maybe a degree or so hotter in some areas, but the dust is starting to blow back in as well. I think you'll see more haze in the sky and lower air quality tomorrow and probably Thursday, but hot and dry weather should continue through the holiday weekend, at least through probably Saturday or Sunday. There might be a couple of raindrops early next week. Temperatures going up and away tomorrow again, upper 70s and lower 80s in the morning, back in the mid to upper 90s in the afternoon with hot and breezy or somewhat windy conditions. Those gusts may be around 30 to 35 miles per hour in the afternoon. So the air quality falling into that unhealthy for sensitive groups category, at least forecast to Wednesday and Thursday. It was in that category last Friday and Saturday, and even at times in the next one down, the next worst one, the unhealthy group. So, if you do have some lung or heart problems, we'll show you probably want to stay indoors most of the time Wednesday and Thursday if you're sensitive to that. You can see the smoke still in the model data here out in the western Gulf. It's forecast to move in across South Texas and the coastal bend area in the valley by tomorrow and through Thursday. It kind of just hangs around, but kind of gradually thins out a little more Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So the air won't be completely clean, but probably the two worst days still looking at for Wednesday and Thursday. And when we say unhealthy for sensitive groups, you see that you can almost tell the air looks a little dirty. I picked this pictures. I think I took it last year when we had some dust in the air. You see the sun gets very hidden in the haze when it gets closer to the horizon near sunset. But people with heart and lung disease, older adults and children should probably limit outdoor activities tomorrow and Thursday. And you might want to exercise indoors or just pick a better day. It gives you an excuse to skip exercising if you want to, put it off for a couple days at least. Here we go with future track. Still a little breezy or a little bit windy in spots overnight. I think mostly the breeze is calming down. But tomorrow we're looking for another mostly sunny day. Winds may gust about 30 to 35 miles per hour in the afternoon, maybe slightly less than today. And I think by Thursday, the winds calm down slightly more. It's still probably going to be a little breezy, but I think by Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for the holiday weekend, it won't be nearly as breezy, and that may actually make it feel hotter. So 4th of July, Independence Day, that might be the way the parades go, if there is one anywhere in the world. Not many people at that one, but dry, sunny, and hot weather, highs in the upper 90s. Probably will hit 100 this weekend from about McAllen or so westward in the Starr County. Here are your rain chances, and we're looking for practically nothing through Saturday. Some indications are there might be one little shower on Sunday with the sea breeze, but next week the moisture increases a little bit. We could see a couple of daytime showers or a wheat storm with the sea breeze in the afternoon, but we're talking about very few places getting rain, and that's, again, mainly centered around Monday and Tuesday. Now, the effects of the dust being felt in the tropics as well. There's nothing out there going on. When we look at the Gulf and Caribbean, that Saharan dust kind of wipes out tropical development for a while, so we don't expect anything to try to form throughout this week and into this weekend. At the coast, if you're going to be there tomorrow, high tide before sunrise, a low tide in the evening, but water temperatures are in the low 80s if you're finding a place to, cool off from the probably upper 80-degree air on the beach. First 1-5 AccuWeather 7-day forecast. Not a big variance in temperatures. Highs in the upper 90s in most areas through the weekend. Sunnier skies Thursday and Friday, and a little less wind by the weekend for the 4th of July weekend. Notice temperatures may go down a few degrees next week when a few more clouds come in and maybe a shower or two, but we're talking low 90s instead of upper 90s. So it is July coming. It is what it is, and it is hot. We'll keep tracking in your first 1-5 forecast this week.